Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan. If you guys have not been here before, thank you so much for coming. If you guys have not been here before, then you probably don't really know, but I am a graphic designer. It is what I do on the daily basis. It is my career now and my absolute passion. I love graphic design. I remember being really little and reading an article in like 17 magazine talking about graphic design, and I just knew from that moment that is something that I wanted to do. And if you have an artistic mind, I personally think that graphic design is a great way to make it a job, because almost every single brand and business needs to visually communicate what they're selling. So anyway, rant over. I wanted to start a new kind of video series, or more of just like a way to exercise my design. And I feel like being here in Sweden, by the way, you guys are on paper towels and a candle because I totally forgot my tripod, so if you're wobbling a little bit, I do apologize. But when I'm out here in Sweden, I really wanted to find a way to still exercise my design exercise and play with fonts, play with colors with no limitations, no rules, no nothing, and just kind of have fun with it. So I wanted to redesign some existing logos, and if you guys are also designers or visually, or if you just live your life and pay attention to the visuals around you, you probably understand where I'm coming from. But whenever I go to grocery stores or even just walking around city streets, I'm always looking at the logos and how they branded their restaurant, or how this thing popped up on the shelf because of the branding at grocery stores and things like that. So also, if you guys know me, I am obsessed with different kinds of drinks, not like alcoholic, but I mean sometimes, but more like kombuchas or teas or coffees. Like I am seriously obsessed. I wanted to redesign is kombucha, and my favorite kombucha that I always go back to is GTS Synergy Kombucha. I'll put a picture right here. I wanted to go buy one today, but they actually don't have that brand here in Sweden. They have lots of other brands like this one I am sipping on right now. So I started yesterday just for fun. I have an iPad here with Procreate on it, and I actually just purchased this pen from Amazon, and it has like a nice flat tip to it so you can draw and write and everything like that. Procreate does cost $30 and it's a one-time payment, but it allows you, if you are a designer, I would highly recommend, because it allows you to kind of sketch things out, create custom fonts, create custom designs or brand elements, and it's so fun to play with. So I went into Procreate yesterday and started to play around with the GTS symbol. And what I'm gonna do is export that and bring it into Illustrator and start playing around with the label design. Yeah, I am going to bring this into Illustrator. Illustrator is my favorite program to use. It's mainly what I always use unless I need Photoshop for something, but I love Illustrator, so I'm gonna bring it into there, show you guys the mood board I created, and we are going to begin designing the new label for GTS Kombucha. Okay guys, so I brought in everything I have started onto my Illustrator program. I use Illustrator for designing logos and honestly everything. I personally love Illustrator, and I have become really quick at using it, so that is my go-to. And yeah, so I brought in an image of the GT's Synergy drinks, and I wanted to bring in an image that shows quite a few different color options. So my initial thinking when I see this is it's just kind of like cheesy almost. I know that they use a serif font for the kombucha and the Synergy there, and they kind of just match it to the color of the label, but there's just something missing about it, and I really just feel like they're not showing excitement for how good the drinks taste, and the Gingerberry Gingerade trilogy, the flavors aren't really expressed through the design on the label. But my overall thought is it's just kind of busy. So I created a mood board, which is right here. I pulled some images of this really nice, I don't even know if this is a kombucha brand, but I really like how simple and how the colors are kind of muted. They're not too like crazy where it seems a little bit cheesy. And I don't know, when I see like a bright red like this or like a rainbow look to it, I would think that the drink is sugary. I don't know, that's just kind of how I think. So when I see something like this where it's like a muted peach, it comes off healthier. So I really like this logo or this branding. I think it's really clean and nice, and the line art is really, really pretty. GT's actually created a different label, and I think they should just go with it because it looks really, really nice, like this. So they have a couple drinks like this in the store. It's taking a minute. But like this, I think that the line art is really, really nice and kind of just shows more how boutique they are and how artistic the drink really is, because behind the scenes they're fermenting it and taking their time creating it, and that's really expressed through this. So I really like where they're going with that, and I kind of feel like this brand displays that as well. And I like this logo because it has that sans serif font with a little bit of extra oomph to it, and it also kind of mixes in a serif font as well. I thought this was nice and clean, and putting it inside an oval gives it some shape and some life. Now I really like this because it gives off a very rich kind of look to it, and when you pick up a bottle of kombucha, it's not like a can. I mean, some of the brands are cans, but the GT's kombucha specifically is glass, which definitely gives off the vibe of this is expensive. So I think that they're not really expressing that through their current branding, but this brand, I'm not sure where they're sold, but the little touches of gold really gives off that like high class kind of vibe. I liked this because I thought the GTS could go kind of in a Starburst looking thing. So I really like that. But yeah, last night I started creating the GT's symbol and recreating that on my iPad. So this is what I came up with. I think it's kind of nice and simple and modern. Play around with it, add some decorations, some branding elements, and make it look more exciting. And I was playing around with some different sans serif fonts. I'm really loving the Quicksand for this brand in general. I don't really love this one, but I was kind of trying to incorporate a look like this. So I'm gonna play around with it and time lapse my computer and show you guys what I come up with.
Body on my mind, it's working overtime. I know I said we'd only do this once, but you gave me that good thing, got a girl addicted, got me second guessing what I want, got me reaching for my phone, yeah, when the lights out, obsessing if I'm running through your window, cause you're doing cardio around me, can't stop my fingers as they type out, are you up? Oh, I know that it's late, but I just wanna say, are you up? Oh, I just gotta know, yeah, if you're coming over. Tell me, are you? Tell me, are you up? Tell me, are you? We don't have to make it complicated. I'm down to chill and see how this thing goes. Let's just keep it easy, talking with our bodies. I like the way that conversation goes. Got me reaching for my phone, yeah, when the lights on, obsessing if I'm running through your window, cause you're doing cardio around, can't stop my fingers as they type out, are you up? Oh, I know that it's late, but I just wanna say, are you up? Oh, just gotta know, yeah, if you're coming over. Tell me, are you? Tell me, are you up? Tell me, are you? All I wanna know is. 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 Are you up? Up? I know that it's late, but I just wanna say, are you up? Up? I just gotta know, yeah, if you're coming over. Tell me, are you? Tell me, are you up? Tell me, are you? Are you up? Polish all of my recollections piled high like a damn child's trophy collection. And thinking of what is, but what once was, what it 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 was. And I tell myself the glory days, the glory days are behind. It was all that great, or was it all that? Come and see my closest reflections. Funny how I have wiped down all the imperfections, and I'm comparing all that is to what once was, what it was, what it was, what it was. Is that what it was, what it was, what it was? And I love to watch the story play, the story play from behind. And I love to hate the words they say, the words they say, that I'll find another you. But I'm painting your silver gold. I'm always trying to make something new from old memories rewriting in my head. Memories rewriting what's been said, that it was all that great, that it was all that, it was all that great. You weren't all that. Was it all that great? It wasn't all that. You weren't all that great. You weren't all of that. You weren't all that. Maybe you're silver, but you're not gold. No, you're not gold.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was so fun to recreate the GT's kombucha label. I definitely will be doing more kombuchas, but if you guys have any suggestions of a brand I should redesign, please leave it down below. I am definitely on the market for suggestions, so I would love if you guys gave me your input. But I will see you guys in my next video. And if you guys are looking for any design work or you want to hire me for one of your projects, I will leave my email down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, I would appreciate it so much if you gave it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I will see you guys next time.